Hey guys, it's Serena Spates here at Hot 105, and I am getting ready to go interview James T. I'm going to sit down with him in the studio, get to talk to him, get his thoughts on a few things, and I have it all right here for you on the Serene Life.
Hot 105, I'm James T. This is where I can get you a pair of tickets to see reggae music legend Barry.
Hey everybody, I'm Serena here with James T. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Serena. Serena, correct?
Serena.
Yes, and I was telling my sister the other day when I called, I think they were playing and Serena Williams was playing.
Right.
And it reminded me, I have an interview on Monday.
With Serena.
Serena, it is a pleasure having you. Welcome to Hot 105, by the way.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to be in your element, in your space, to get to see a little bit about, to see behind the scenes. We hear you every day, but we don't get to see behind the scenes. So I'm going to bring the viewers in a little bit.
Fantastic.
So just tell me a little bit about how you got your start. I know you've been in radio and television for years, and you know you've kind of you blazed a trail. You've brought the station to where it is today. So just tell me a little bit about your start.
Well, I'm the person who cleans the bathroom, sweep the floor. No. The story truly is a story that should be written. Maybe my son will get a chance to tell this story. My son is here. His name is James. We call him JT3. But on April 21st of 19 I was reading an article and it touched something in me. I always speak with people and I tell them, now that I've learned all of this, that when you operate in your giftedness, it's almost like the Amazing Race, because you don't know who's waiting on you,
right?
And they don't know who's coming, and all of a sudden, when you come into a divine order, and on that day I came into a divine order because I knew within that this is what I wanted to do.
Wow.
Communications, radio, and TV. And I began on that very day of finding people who were doing what I wanted to do. And my question to them, often people would just say, how do I get in radio? How do I get in TV?
Right.
I always ask them, tell me your story. And when people begin to tell me their story, there were people who worked in, and I'll really date myself, but McGee and Brinkley News, and there are people who worked in newspaper and radio. And I would go and I would visit these people, and I would do what you're doing. I would say, may I sit and watch you do what you do? And I would let them talk and tell me their story. So I did that, and I was in the Army at the time. And so I prepared while in the Army what I was going to do when I came out of the Army. And when I got out of the Army, I began to meet those people that God had placed that was going to direct me on this path and on this journey. And I've been doing this journey, and I'm proud to say, I've been doing what I wanted to do in life for 44 years.
Wow, that's amazing. A lot of people can't say that they do what they love and they've, have been walking in their giftings. So just tell me a little bit. I know you do a lot, in the city, and you use your gift for, good. So tell me a little bit about what you do outside of radio.
Well, this is really what I do, but this is not who I am.
Right.
Another major date in my life was May 13th, 1988, when I made a commitment and had I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to step out spiritually, because I found out that the acquisition of things was not the answer.
Right.
There's a gentleman that I've been studying recently, and he said that, you can get all the things and you can pile them up, but rich is for those who need little, not those who have much.
Right.
And so today I can stand here before you and tell you I need little.
Little.
Very little. God has really blessed me and my family, and I took on the mantra of greater is he or she who's a servant. And I began to serve the community.
Wow.
I began to go and I began to speak. I began to find people that were in need, and that was really the key to my success. People who want to know how to get what you want multiplied. The question becomes, what are you giving? And so I look forward every day for an opportunity to give, because I know that even the person that I give to may never return anything to me.
Right.
I don't want it. I want God to give me the multiplication.
Wow, that's something to be said. I just was listening to a great woman the other day saying, Oprah is so blessed because she gives. It's not because of, everything else. She gives, and it's all about that. So it's good to see somebody else, saying the same thing. So listen out there. That was the gym he did.
This journey has been so wonderful for me because of all of this. As I've journeyed along, when I got my opportunity to program a radio station, which was 99 Jams, Jerry Russian and myself, we decided that we were going to change what was at that time Soul Star Force 99 WEDR, and we made it 99 Jams. And on April 21st of 1990, I changed the format, and I began to really take a look at something that God had given me that I had held in for years that I could create. I was speaking with a number of students at Hellendale High School the other day, and I shared with them how often what we do when we look to admire and to gain from others, we look outside of ourselves.
Right.
But God didn't put it outside of ourselves. The greater is in us. And if we would seek that greatness, what we would find out is people would then begin to admire us.
You talked earlier about writing a book, so I think you should probably get on it.
I'll do this. I'll let someone else write it. I'll let my daughter write it.
Okay.
She writes well.
Okay.
She writes well.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, she too is interested in radio. So,
okay.
I'll be doing this for all of my life. People talk about retirement, and what is that? No. I reinvent.
Right.
I don't want the retirement. I want to reinvent.
Right.
I want to recreate. I want to grow. I want to find and discover things that I know not, have seen not, have done not. So it's a beautiful thing.
Right. Now you talked a little bit earlier about being here in the beginning for 99 Jams, totally reformatting the station. So how is it now to see how it is, and where it was and to where it is now?
I've got to be honest, I'm disappointed.
Okay.
I'm disappointed because we have gotten away from the service.
Right.
We've gotten caught up in business.
Right.
And making money. See, first of all, here's another nugget for you.
Right.
We don't make money.
Right.
We earn money.
Right.
Only if you work in the mint do you make money. So if you're going to earn money, then you're going to have to create a product or a service that other people can use that they're willing to pay you for.
Right.
Okay? But when we all of a sudden just want to make something that you have 10 songs that you play over and over again, see, we're not that.
Right.
But guess what? If I get you into a position where that's all you can get, and that's all I offer, and you can't go anyplace else to get something else, I got you.
Right.
So I think that what has happened is that it's become such a business that we're going to give you little, and we're going to require much for it.
Right.
And then we'll give you a little more as we go. And the only time that we will change is when someone comes in and offer you more than I'm offering you.
Right.
And force me to change. And that day is coming.
It's coming.
That day is coming.
It's coming, definitely.
That day is coming. Because I don't want to eat the same food every day.
Right.
And I love my wife because guess what? She went natural. She's being different. She exercises. She keeps herself. So hey, I want that. I want something that's going to tell me about what happened over the weekend.
Right.
What happened while I slept. What can I anticipate? If I wanted music, I can get all the music I want right here.
Yeah.
No, but when that's why what I try and do in the time that I'm given is to not just talk about I'm James T.
Right.
But share something with you that might be one of those nuggets. Because you might need a smile today.
Right.
You might need someone to tell you, yes, be encouraged.
Right.
You might want someone to tell you, I don't care what you're dealing with today, guess what? Everything is going to be all right.
Exactly.
Here's R. Kelly. Here's Justin Timberlake, New Edition, Charlie Wilson.
You can catch James T on Hot 105 Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Friday nights on Friday Night Live from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. And don't forget to visit us at SereneLifeShow.com.